Las gafas. What is up, stupid bitches? Welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you today. So if you're new to my channel, hi and welcome. My name is Kevin. Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna actually be doing a Q&A just because I like making Q&As because it's like if I'm on an interview, but I'm not. Nikiters! This is my cat Nikita, by the way. I don't know if you can see her, but she just jumped on. So she can stay because she nice.
Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump.
Okay, so I asked you guys to send me questions on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna start off with Twitter because I got super like hella DMs, and I'm not gonna show you exactly like who asked the question just because like for privacy reasons. So let's get started. Okay. The first question is, when did you finally realize what you wanted to... Sorry, there's a fucking ruckus outside. When did you finally realize what you wanted to study? I'm having such a hard time studying, and everyone around me seems to have everything together, but yo no. Honestly, that's a lie. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. My best advice to you is just take a couple of classes like that are for your general ed. Don't declare a major yet. Just take some classes that you feel like are interesting. Do you feel like you'd want to get into business? Do you want to do psychology? Do you want to do education? Just take a class here and there because that's what your general ed is for you to have the time so you can kind of, you know, figure out what you want to do with your life, okay? And then if you don't like a class, just be like, okay, I took fucking bio and I hated it, then don't major in bio. Don't worry, everything is gonna fall into place. Just keep doing what you need to do, keep getting good grades, and don't suck dick on weekends. So here's the next question. Sorry, I forgot to introduce it. So they ask, how do you get motivated to do your homework / work in general? Honestly, motivation is a fucking bitch. You know what you need to do? You need to smoke a fat ass blunt, and you need to fucking think about your life and be like, you know what areas in my life am I lacking that I'm not performing well? And then you write a little mentally like check and you say, okay, I need to do this in work, I need to do this in school. Nikita, what the fuck are you trying to do? You trying to spray something at me? Okay, so here's the next question. How do I be okay with one of my friends dating my ex? Like, I act like I'm fine with it, but like I low-key am not. Plus, my ex always stares at me when she's not around. She's not in our periods, and I get most annoyed at the fact that they both give me their looks when we're together. P.S. I love your videos. So first of all, that girl's not your fucking friend. And at the end of the day, it sounds like you're in high school. At the end of the day, you're probably not gonna even fuck with her after high school. So you know what you need to do? Tell her to suck your ass. Tell your fucking ex-boyfriend to suck your fucking clit. And a la chingada los dos. Like, don't even fucking worry about it. Like, they're not your friends. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, oh yeah, that's just like beyond fucking friend code. She's a fucking hater. She's the type of bitch, like if you ever decide to do YouTube, she's the type of bitch to follow you and then say like nice comments and then fucking say something shitty at the end. So fuck her and block that bitch. Block her. Okay, so here's the next question. Maybe I can say the name. This is not too bad. This is from Andrea. And she says, if you could, without money being a part of a problem, what part of the world would you like to visit and why? Love you. Honestly, I would probably want to take like a Asian and South American like fucking vacation, bitch. I think I'd want to go to like Korea, South Korea. I'd want to go to China. I'd want to go to like Shanghai and Singapore and Thailand. And where else? The Philippines would be fun to go to. And then from like Latin America, of course, go to Mexico. I'd also, what are you doing, Nikita? I'd also want to go to like Colombia, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. $sign on Twitter says, so are you finally going to reveal who your camera person is? Yeah, my camera person is... Alrighty, let's see. So the next question is, hi Kevin, just wanted to say that I really admire you. I love how you use your platform to show how proud you are to be Mexican and support all Latinx communities. But my question is, would you recommend anyone in starting a YouTube channel? Why or why not? I've been wanting to make one for a while, but I don't have the equipment or don't think people would watch. Thank you, Las Gafas. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm gonna give you the real tea. Like, I think anyone can make a YouTube channel. Like, I don't think you have to be a social media influencer. You don't have to have a fucking big following. You could literally just pick up like your phone and start filming. And who knows, like that's how people like literally like launch their career. They just like start like posting stuff. It does get a little expensive. Like if you want to make this like your job, if you want to like really get into it, it's a little pricey because you have to think about lighting, you have to think about microphones and cameras and stuff like that. So it just depends on what you want to create as well. Like you have to know your audience, what kind of videos you're gonna make. Are you gonna do like beauty? Are you gonna do like cooking? Like my fucking channel is like a hodgepodge of whatever the fuck I want to do, you know. And I've allowed it to like be like that, you know what I mean? So I'll do cooking videos, I'll do story times, I'll do cafecito times, I'll do mukbangs. So it's totally up to you. I say just go for it. Fuck it, why not? Like, who cares? And if nobody watches, well, good. Who cares? I'll watch your videos. So. What is your favorite album at the moment? Honestly, my favorite album at the moment would probably be Kaliuchi's Isolation. That shit fucking pops. And if you want to sing fucking You're Dead to Me with me, then come to my fucking house and bring food and $10,000 and we'll be friends. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, this is this is from, I don't know if I can say your name. I'll just call you D. Hi, Kevin. I was wondering if any of your I can't read. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to read. Hi, Kevin. I was wondering if in any of your upcoming videos or maybe even podcasts, you'll talk about anti-Blackness in the Latinx community. I saw that you recently retweeted a post where someone mentions that as Mexicans, we face the same hardships that Black people face, and I feel it's not really taking into consideration anti-Blackness in the Latinx community. I know as someone who is Mexican, I've had to unlearn so much that comes with Mexican nationalism. A good source for me has been Latina Rebels. If you don't already follow, thanks, Kevin. I hope to hear for your input. Okay. Honestly, thank you so much for making this topic. I actually will dedicate this to a podcast because it's something lengthy that I really want to get into. If you guys don't know, I actually started a Patreon account. So if you guys want to listen to a subscription of my podcast, then feel free to do so. I'll leave the link below and all that good stuff down below. But yeah, just a quick kind of just to touch up on it. I do agree there is a lot of anti-Blackness sentiment that exists in not only Mexican culture, but in Latinx communities across the board because, you know, of our colonization through Spain. And it's just been instilled in us to kind of praise people who are much more like lighter-skinned. And, you know, there is actually a community of Black folk who are Mexican and they live in Mexico as well. And I think that when we talk about Mexico, we have to kind of talk about the diaspora of what it means to be Mexican. It doesn't mean to be like light-skinned, blue-eyed type of Mexican. So yeah, I would love to actually invite you to listen to that podcast when I get a chance to make it, which I probably will. Okay. What's your top 3 favorite Mexican foods? Whatever happened to your... Okay, Nikita, you know what, girl? You need to calm the fuck down. Like, I understand that your fucking ovaries are throbbing, but I'm trying to make fucking a video here. Jeez. Whatever happened to your meet and greet? Do you believe in the law of attraction of karma? Have you ever struggled with low self-esteem and or anxiety and depression? That's a lot of questions. I just said one. So my top 3 favorite Mexican foods are pozole verde. I love... I want to say chilaquiles and mole. Actually, mole and then chilaquiles. So those are my top 3 favorite Mexican foods. What happened to your meet and greet? My that might be coming soon in the near future. Just kind of stay tuned. Do you believe in the law of attraction or karma? Yes, I do believe so. Have you ever struggled with low self-esteem and or anxiety and depression? Yeah, I think everyone kind of faces like struggles with low self-esteem. I do suffer from anxiety a lot and I have suffered from depression before. My best advice to you if you are dealing with these things is to find out what works for you in the most healthy in a healthy way. If you can find help, if you go to like a school, feel free to reach out to your health office, your nurse's office and stuff, or your health center. Get some information and see if you can see like a therapist and stuff like that to help manage your anxiety and your depression. I will list some hot links down below, so if anyone is needing of these links, these are free confidential free links that you can call at any time if you feel suicidal or anything like that. I don't want to like kind of get, you know, sad, but whatever. But if that is something that you're struggling with, I really highly suggest that you reach out to these centers and find some help because you are loved, and just know that tomorrow will be a better day than yesterday was. Okay, so okay, now let's move on to my Instagram. Thank you guys for sending me things on Instagram. Okay, dang, there's a lot. What the fuck? Holy crap, you guys. Define dippin' and dunkin'. Well, this is a coin term that I would literally One coin. Basically, it just means that you dip and you dunk your genitals. And that's it. It says, "Ay, Kevin, te llevan. What senor things do you do on the daily?" By the way, I love you, bitch. I love you too, bitch. Daily senor things that I do. I fucking clean my fucking studio. I literally cook. I clean. I take care of my cat. I do fucking laundry. Well, not all the time, but you know. I think the most like fucking senor thing that I do is I fucking wash dishes. And yes, if you're a fucking guy and you don't wash your dishes, you're fucking pig ass. Do you know how to make tamales? Honestly, I've never really made tamales before, but I feel like I think I can't. How do you know when it's time to end friendship due to miscommunications and when it's time for you to distance yourself from them? Honestly, there's like a lot of fine lines. I don't really have a lot of like friends in my life that are really close to me. But I think my best advice for you is once you start feeling like your trust is being compromised, I think that's when it's time to either have a conversation with them or you don't owe anyone anything. Like if you don't feel like you need to be friends with somebody, then just don't. Like they are not paying your bills. They're not fucking you. They're not beating you, bitch. You do whatever you need to do for your happiness. And it's like if you need to cut a bitch off, then cut a bitch off. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it, you know? Here's another question from L. Do you recommend taking a gap year after college before grad school? Fuck yeah. Is that even a question? I think people like are so fucking like they finish their they finish their undergraduate degree and then they're like, I need to like get a fucking master's degree. Dude, chill out. Take a fucking semester, take a fucking year off. Like if you really are dedicated and passionate with the like field that you want to go into, then you can wait a fucking year before you like dive into it. I think a lot of students think that just getting a diploma is gonna give you a fucking job. In that year, you need to start like making yourself a competitive applicant. So don't just think that you can slap on fucking like a university on your resume and you're gonna get hired. Like you need to start working on building yourself as a professional and like chill out. Take a fucking leap year. I did. And it's like if you're gonna go back, you're gonna go back, you know? What is up, stupid bitches? Hi, Kevin. Oh my god, I love you and your YouTube channel so much. You have really good content. You're one of my few YouTubers who are actually original. Anyways, my question is for you. If you hadn't gotten your degree in Korean literature and language, damn, bitch, like you fucking OG GAFA. What would have been your backup plan for school? P.S. I love you so much. You are doing great, sweetie. Thanks, sweetheart. If I didn't major in Korean literature and culture, I probably would have majored in history, either history or maybe Chicano studies. Those are my two things that I probably would have done instead of Korean literature. Maybe Chicano studies more because I kind of regret not doing Chicano studies. So it says, "Hi Kevin, I love your videos. You make me laugh all the time. I need your advice. I'm having problems with my mom. If you can offer a word of advice, I would thank you in advance. I love you, Kevin. Thank you. Have a wonderful day." Listen, I know it's probably really like hard for you right now, but I think I need you to understand that although your parents are your parents, they're still adults at the end of the day. I think when you grow up and you realize what it means to be like an adult and what it means to be mature, I think you're gonna really appreciate the idea of kind of being able to live your life for you. And I think it's a hard topic because, you know, you as a child, you expect your parent to do the right thing or you expect your parent to do what's like best for everyone. My suggestion to you is just give them space. They are adults. Let them handle the situation like adults. And you just need to just be neutral. And I think that although this is gonna like, it might hurt you, it's gonna be better for you in the long run because you're gonna learn a lot about yourself. You're gonna learn a lot about your relationship with your parents. And you're also gonna learn what it's like to just let people figure it out on themselves. And when they're ready, they can come back to you and have a discussion. But I would definitely try communicating. I think communication is like the easiest way to fix any problem. So try communicating with your parents and give them some distance and just kind of be neutral and accept the fact that if they're happy, then inevitably you should be happy too. How do I stop falling head over heels for guys that smooth talk themselves in and out of my life? I know the typical answer is cut them off, only pay attention to your actions, but this is unrealistic for someone like me who has a soft spot for people. I'm just a Pisces, just for a background. Bitch, you a crazy bitch. If you're a Pisces, you're a crazy bitch. Honestly, I think my best advice for you is stop thinking in the moment. When you meet someone, think about, okay, what are your long-term commitment goals and what are their long-term commitment goals? Because bitch, I have a podcast, by the way, on this. Like, in the moment, it sounds fucking like roses and daisies, but when shit really gets like real, your husband is not gonna be fucking sweet talking you when you're fucking 30 years married. Like, you have to like understand that it's not just about the now, and that like lovey-dovey stage fucking ends, dude. So you just think about that before you get sweet talked into like bullshit, okay? Okay, hey Kevin. Hey Kev. I'm trying to build the courage to move away from home. I'll be going away for college, but deep inside I'm scared to move away from my family. But then again, if I stay, my parents are very overprotective and controlling. Any advice you can give to me on the situation? Thanks, bitch. Yes, move out. It's gonna be really good for you. It's gonna be hard. It might be like, it might hurt you financially, so just kind of think about that. Think about your finances and about your future. But I think moving out is going to be a great step for you, because you're going to learn what it's like to kind of work on your family relationship, and your family is going to be really happy whenever they see you. I say do it because you're young. Have your liberty now. Like, you know, if you're like, you should live life young. Why do you want to be old as fuck and barely like living life, you know? So just enjoy your life, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your liberty, but be very cautious and live life responsibly and make smart choices and just have fun. That's all I could say. Like, if I had kids, that's exactly what I would say. I would say have fun, make smart choices, and think about your actions, because now you're an adult and you're not a little kid anymore. Okay? So, good luck, and I hope everything goes well for you, okay, girl? Because, bitch, it's going to be hella fun. You're going to be dipping it again. Okay, but how do you stay close to friends? For example, Jenny and Janitza, is it the people we associate ourselves, or are we the problem? Sorry for the late question. I don't how do you stay close to friends? Understanding that your friends have their own lives, and you are just an addition to your friends' lives. You know what I mean? If Janitza is like super busy at times and she can't answer my FaceTime call, I don't take it personally. I like Nikita I try not to take it personal, you know, just kind of understand that everyone's just trying to do their own thing, and it's just like, try calling them, sending them text messages. If it comes to the point where they're just really ignoring you, okay, bitch, well, you know what I'm saying? But just be understanding that people are adults and you have lives, and you need to just be open and honest and be a good friend. Like, if your fucking friend calls you at 2 a.m, then you need to answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Be there for them the way that you want them to be there for you. Okay, so this is the last question, because it's getting a little too motherfucking long. So the last question is, how do you deal with a boring yet tedious quarter and manage to come out strong academically? My philosophy class has me lost, while others in class are just understanding the material. I want it to be summer already. Talk to your professor. Stop fucking stressing and procrastinating. Do what you gotta do, bitch. I know it sucks at the end, but it's gonna be worth it, bitch, because you're gonna look hot as fuck on your graduation gown, bitch, and you're gonna show stop, and all your friends who fucking didn't do shit with their lives are gonna be pissed. So it's a part of the journey, and it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be like a fucking why am I joking? It's not gonna be a fucking walk in the park, dude. You need to study hard. Take away all the distractions, bitch. If you need to delete your Instagram, just like the little icon, so you don't fucking aren't tempted, just do that, bitch. You know, have some time for you, and don't do it just to finish school. Do it as your part of your education and how it's gonna help you be a better person in the life. Okay. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I try to answer as much as I possibly could. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours just because of time constrictions and stuff like that. If you guys like these types of videos, make sure that you let me know. If you have another question, go ahead and leave a question on the comments below. I would love to make another video talking to you guys. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon on my next channel, Las Gafas. I'll see you super bitches later, okay?
Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump.